Hey y'all. Oh my gosh, this is my first live on YouTube. I didn't even really know how to do it. I don't even know if I look clear or whatever. But hold on. Let me tell everybody on Facebook that I'm live on. I'm gonna start going live on here. Oh, someone's in here. Who's in here? Say hello. I'm gonna go to my Facebook. Oh, I have two people. Hey. Let me tell my Facebook so they can get on over here. Oh, I'm just now Leona, hi. I'm just now really doing YouTube. I'm like really more on Facebook. But I think I'm gonna do YouTube live. I'm gonna start doing YouTube lives, you know. So that's why I'm trying to really get my Facebook followers like migrated over here more. Who else came in here? I see Leona's in here. Yeah, so I wanted to try it out. I wanted to see, how this goes on here because every week I want to start doing lives every single week answering y'all questions and stuff. I am Smith. Hey. Hi. All right, all right, so I'm about to be live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But yeah, I want to start going live on here. I don't even know if I'm clear. But I want to start going live on here every week and answering questions on here because hey y'all, Facebook, I'm live on YouTube. So I need y'all to come over to YouTube. I am Hey Charles. Oh, I'm clear? Okay. Good. Good. So yeah, I want to start doing a live with my followers every single week to answer questions about my videos because a lot of people inbox me questions about my videos, so I want to be able to answer live questions. So I'm gonna be doing that once a week. Hey y'all, listen, y'all need to go to my YouTube. I'm live on YouTube, so please come to YouTube. How do I put hold on, let me put the YouTube link in the comments on Facebook. Okay, there goes my YouTube link in the comments, y'all. I'm gonna pin it. Okay, come over to YouTube, y'all. They're on Facebook because I always go live on Facebook. They don't really know anything else, but I'm gonna start utilizing YouTube too. Hey y'all, come to YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. The link is right there. And I'm gonna put it in the caption on this video. I'm gonna post it on my wall. So come to YouTube. All right, I'm getting off of so for the people in here in YouTube at the same time, what do y'all think of my videos? Tell me what y'all think of my videos. Thank you, Leona. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you. All right, so hopefully they come on over here. But so yeah, so that's what I plan on doing. I'm going to start changing my schedule up a little bit. I'm going to start dropping a few videos a week. Permitting my schedule. Denise, hey! Yeah, permitting my schedule. That's what I'm gonna start doing because really right now I'm just kind of freestyling. I tweet your videos when you drop them. Thank you. I what was I going to say? I kind of freestyle videos and kind of drop them when I want to because I have so many other things going on. But I'm about to get a solid vlogging schedule together. So what I think I'm going to start doing is dropping a few videos a week now. So I may be dropping like 3 to 4 videos a week. Um yeah. I'm shooting a movie. Um which I'm going to tell you right now, like all my movies and everything is going to be on here. So my vlogs are going to be on here. My movies are going to be on my YouTube. I also wrote a TV series. It's going to be on my YouTube too. So anything you really see me do, I'm going to put it on my YouTube. Hey Denise. Um. So yes. Okay. So a fourth person came in. Okay, I'm excited because this is my first live. Hey Charles, thank you. This is my first live on YouTube. So I'm excited about 4 people here with me. um yeah, and I'm almost at 30 million views. Yay. um People are still commenting on vid vlogs that I did, last year. But I do want to say that it's really, starting a positive conversation, especially, when it comes to men. It's a very positive conversation that's, being had. And I have people reaching out to me, on huge platforms, and just telling me like I never looked at things from the view that you've looked at things, and I tell people that, I just want to treat people how I want to be treated, you know. I have no problem taking responsibility, for my actions or, apologizing when I'm wrong, or I'm all about growth. I'm not always right, you know. I mess up. I don't know everything. And I'm never afraid to admit that. I'm never afraid to admit that. Years ago, I would have never been that woman to admit those things. But there's growth in everything. I don't ever want to be around someone that thinks they know everything, because no one, knows everything. Hey. Yes, like, subscribe, and share. Okay, so I have 5 people in here now. Okay. Listen, I'm excited. This is like, okay, so who's the 5th person? I don't know. Okay, so I got 6. Let's go. Yeah. Um, yeah. So, I'm always with, growth, you know. So in my videos, to be honest, they came from, my season of singleness, and, me leaving an 8-year relationship, and me evaluating that relationship like, okay, what could I have done better? You know, um, how can I do better moving forward? What do I want out of my next relationship? What is a relationship? What is love? How do I value a man? How do I empower the man I'm in a relationship with? How do I inspire him? How do I, support him? A lot of us women were raised to not, quote unquote, need a man, or to saying I can do bad by myself. But I feel like God didn't create us to be alone, you know. Um so when I left that 8-year relationship, that's when my relationship with God really got stronger. And I asked God to, prepare me for, my mate, and, prepare me to be a wife one day. And when you ask for preparation, you have to be ready to grow. You have to be ready to take responsibility, for your actions. You have to be ready to, you know, be humble, you know, because when you're in a relationship is a partnership. It's a togetherness. It's not, oh, I'm in a relationship and, everything is about me. No, that's not what a relationship is, I had to learn. I had to learn those things. And, once God taught me, those things, God put in my spirit to go and teach other women, go teach other women how to uplift men and empower them and inspire them and support them, and just how to be a woman to a man, you know. Um, so that's where that really came from. And even, I mean, I know a lot of y'all know I'm filming a documentary about my life, and I've added that part into the documentary. So I think y'all be excited about how I talk about my vlogs, and the backlash I get because I talk you know highly about men. Um but yeah, I love sharing my story of how I became, the woman I am today. And I'm not perfect, you know, but I'm genuine and I'm loyal, and my heart is always in the right place, But I'm not done. I'm not done teaching women, you know, um how to empower men, or empower the man that they're in a relationship with, or support that man, or understand. Understanding is everything. Communication is everything. Hey, Timothy. Thank you. Yeah, understanding and communication, is everything. Especially understanding. It's a lot of women that don't take the time to understand their man. I don't think a lot of women look at it like, oh, I've been through stuff. I've been through struggles. I've been through depression. I've experienced anxiety. I've been homeless. I've been jobless. And I think us as women need to take into consideration that men have went through those things too, and that men are human, you know, and that we shouldn't look down upon men because they've been through stuff just like we've been through stuff. Like I'm never, God didn't send me in places to look down on anybody. But I'm not going to, look down, on my man because, he goes through a rough season. I've been through rough seasons. I've been homeless and I've been jobless. I've got my car repoed. You know, I've been down to nothing. I've suffered from depression. You know, um, I've tried to, commit suicide when I was a teenager. I had a baby when I was 15. I was the black sheep in my family. I could never really come across a man, and judge him. It's not my place, to judge him. You never know how God is going to send your mate. And I always tell women this: a blessing comes wrapped in struggle. You could meet your king and he could be in a struggling season. You see what I'm saying? But you can't focus on hey Bo. You can't focus on the situation that he's in. You have to go in and you have to do what God told you to do. Because you could meet your amazing king and he could be in a struggling season, and God could send you in there, to speak life into him. And I believe that, wholeheartedly. But that's what God has taught me, to not really look at the circumstance, but look at the person, and look at their spirit, and get to know who they are. Don't ever let the circumstance or the situation detour you from getting to know that person. You may get to know someone that's absolutely amazing, you know so I never judge, by what somebody's going through, because I've been through. I remember when I became homeless, and I was dating this guy. And I remember the guy dropping me off at the shelter. And I never ever heard from him again. And I was just like, oh wow. He doesn't want to deal with me because I'm homeless. And I was just like, okay. So, I didn't really worry too much about it. We were just dating. We were on like 3, 4 dates. And I was I was a little bit devastated at first, but then I'm like, you know what? It's okay. Because if you can't weather this storm with me, if you cannot weather this storm with me, you cannot be in my life when God is about to send an overflow in the next season. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you have to really pay attention in those down seasons that you're in. And those down seasons are going to show you people. It's going to show you the people that are attached to you for you, that love you for you. You understand what I'm saying? I was cool after God, deposit that in my spirit. Like, I don't want to be, with a man that I had a hard season in life, and you don't want to talk to me, or you don't want to deal with me. That we shouldn't do people like that. I would never do my king like that. I would weather any storm with him, you know. Because that's what we're supposed to do. This is a relationship. This is a partnership. We do this together, you know. Um, but yeah. Okay, hold on. I've been with the woman for 16 years and we still have a connection no matter what happens. That's amazing. That is amazing. There are some amazing women out here. There are some amazing men out here. Absolutely. Absolutely. My grandmother actually raised me a part of my life. And me and her had the deepest talks. And her just telling me about her and my grandfather. My grandmom didn't love him because he had money. She didn't love him because of that. She loves him for him. You feel what I'm saying? And my grandfather owns a bar, and he also had another job, on the side. But my grandmom still got up and went to work and worked two jobs and raised five kids and even raised me and, still cook dinner. And so it's like, that's where I get it from. Like, a lot of my friends would be like, girl, you need a chef. You need somebody to cook your meals. You need somebody to come clean your house, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I got this. I clean every Sunday. I could be on a computer working or whatever, and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna cook dinner. You know what I mean? And then when I'm done cooking dinner, I'm gonna go back to, doing work. But I seen my grandmother do it, you know. And my grandmom, she worked two jobs at the hospital, and then she worked at a retirement home. Not as busy, as I am, but I'm always going to find the time to cook for my family because I feel like I cook with love, and I love cooking for my family. I love for them to enjoy, my meals and stuff like that. So no matter how busy I get, I still want to be able to um, be in my home, and cook for my family and, just love on my family and spend time with them and things like that. I'm always going to make time for that because those are the important things. But my grandmom taught me a lot when she got custody of me. She taught me a whole lot. Um, she always would take me back to her roots in North Carolina. She just taught me how to be humble and she taught me how to be a woman, and she just always spoke life into me. I was always the black sheep, but she's amazing, and I think that's why I'm so confident today in myself, because of what she's instilled in me. So she has a hand in, the woman that, I am today. And my grandmom didn't let nothing stop her. She did what she had to do, and I think I have that spirit on 1,000. I woke up 3 weeks ago and said, I'm about to film this movie I wrote 2 years ago. I just woke up like, oh, I'm about to film this. I'm about to do this. I'm about to walk by faith. I'm about to do it. You know, Timothy said, I cook and I clean. A lot of them have their eyes on the money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of women do. I think a lot of women were taught that, but I think it's common sense. I want someone to love me, for me, not nothing else that I have. So I'm going to give that same energy back. I'm going to love someone for who they are, not what they have. And I always express to women that, material things are not everything. Material things come and go. And one thing I know about God, He will strip you of everything so you can see who you have around you. You know, But I've always been that kind of person, you know. I've had friends that was homeless sleep in their car. I go sleep in their car with them. You know, I had friends that moved in places and they had no furniture. And I went over there and slept on the floor with them because I loved them. They were, my friends, you know. But that's just me, and how I am. I don't care what you have. I love people, and I always tell people love everyone anyway, you know. That's great. Grandmoms are the best. They are. Timothy, yep, I do need a go getter. You with the entrepreneur spirit, and let's make it happen. I'm waiting on you. Okay, Timothy. But yeah, I wasn't always this woman, but I thank God that I am. I thank God that I am, the woman I am today. And I have a lot more growing to do. But God always blows my mind, I'm telling y'all, like all the time. Like 3 weeks ago, I wake up and I pull this movie out that I wrote 2 years ago. And I'm like, you know what? I'm about to film this movie. I'm going to drop it Halloween Day. And that's going to be that. I got my cast together. I got everybody together, costumes, the whole nine, you know. And then I'm getting calls about, oh, I hear you're doing a movie. Can I get a part? And then, it goes from that to, hey, these people want to talk to you. They want to play your movie at their theater. I had a meeting with the Regal movie theater. Let me tell you something. God has blown my mind with this movie. I'm telling y'all, has blown my mind. So now we're having a whole premiere for the movie, and I'm excited. I'm just excited. I'm excited for everybody to see it. I've really stepped out there on faith. Because see, I've been in other people's movies and other people's stuff, and I always found myself directing and helping out, stuff like that. And I wrote my own stuff and just threw it in a box. Well, I pulled it out the box because there's no time like the present, but my movie will be released right here on my YouTube channel. I'm excited about that. um so yeah, that's all. I just wanted to kind of try this live thing out to see how it goes, because I've never went live on here. But I will be going live once a week on YouTube. Yes, I will. I will be going live once a week on YouTube. So make sure y'all spread the word. Make sure y'all share my YouTube and get people to like and subscribe. And yeah, I will see y'all on here once a week. Have your questions together. So what I'll do is I'll drop a video and then we will discuss it. So I think that'll be amazing. I'll drop a video, then I'll let it, marinate a little bit, and then I'll do a Q&A. So that's how we'll do it. So I'll drop a video one day and 2 days later I'll do a Q&A. So I'll probably drop on maybe a Wednesday, then we'll do a Q&A on a Friday or something like that. I'll work something out. But thank y'all for tuning in with me on my first live on here. Y'all made me comfortable. My Facebook wife has it going on. Bo. On your Facebook wife? But yes, I love y'all, and I appreciate the support. I do. When I started this, I would have never ever thought that I would be at almost 30 million views on Facebook. I would have never thought that. I'm like, don't nobody want to hear me talk. But obviously they do. So, I keep on talking, but I love y'all, and I appreciate the support. And we're just gonna go higher and higher and higher, and y'all gonna go with me every step of the way. That's all I have to say. But I love y'all, and have a great night. See ya.